Welcome to Burning Bright, a weekly podcast presenting poetry and prose from Passenger. This week's podcast goes live April 2nd, 2024. 4224. It's a palindrome. Palindromes are words, and I think numbers too, that are the same backward and forward. Some of the famous ones are words like race car, and sentences like, Madam, I'm Adam. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama. And the sentence often attributed to Napoleon, Able was I, ere I saw Elba. I couldn't find any really clever ones like those, but I did find some. The first one is in the title, My Great-Uncle Otto, O-T-T-O, and What He Always Said About His Name, by Ronald Vossler, from Passenger, issue 30, back in 1999. 3 times my family tried the name, first on an uncle, until runaway horses dragged him to an early grave, and then on 2 stillborn brothers whose lashes never drank in the riches of this world. But with me that name took. It was like a fist grabbing my heart. Nothing could shake it loose, not that well cave-in or scarlet fever or the big war over the sea. There in those dirty trenches the gas and bullets picked so many. But not me. It seemed Gott already had his share of Ottos. Like a pitchfork time, that name stuck. Years piled up. When each of my 3 wives passed on, I felt like death's matchmaker, finding brides for those beyond the river. Now that I have more hellos in heaven than goodbyes here, let the next generation come with their own names. No one wants mine anymore. I'll take it along when I join all the Ottos on the other side. My great-uncle Otto and what he always said about his name. Ronald Vossler wrote it based on stories he heard about the old country. Shelley Smithson has the palindromic E-L-L-E in her first name. She said she could always feel her grandfather's anxiety about wanting a solid place in the world, but always feeling like he was treading on shifting ground. She said she marveled at how someone could be always on edge and so full of love at the same time. Here's her poem, It's Always There. Playing in the living room on a warm Sunday afternoon, my poppy getting out of the car, when a passerby yelled, You kike! And I only knew it was bad because my poppy yelled something back, and out of the other car came a lanky teen, angry and ready to fight, and he took off hitting my poppy. Then my father was down the driveway in seconds flat and took over, with fists and tongue till the teen drove away. I wanted the police to be called. My father said no. Poppy was usually nervous. He always ate food as soon as it was served, could not wait, not even till my nanny joined us at the table. He was always afraid. Years earlier, worried as a boy about there not being enough, so he just had to start eating, had to protect himself, had to fight off whatever came his way. Told us to be proud of who we were, where we came from. No one wants to hand this down from one generation to the next. But somehow the sighs and wails and screams and worries are just on the other side of the wall. Shelley Smithson's poem, It Is Always There, from Passenger, issue 74.
When Olivie was 6, her mother and father told her that they were going out for coffee and leaving her in charge of her brothers, that they would be back soon.
Passenger?
No.
Passages?
Nope. Passenger. To subscribe to Passenger, go to passengerbooks.com. Passenger. The name's hard to remember. The writing's hard to forget. Helen Wickes included a palindrome within one of the title words of her poem, Sunday Afternoon, N-O-O-N, Sunday Afternoon Upstairs. rain zithering off the rooftops of cars, azaleas ablaze on the porch are hot pink zealots against the leaden drear of March. The 5-year-old across the street is screaming, "I'll kill you," waving a broom at a lumpish kid on the sidewalk, her mother staring blankly. "I'll kill you," again, softly, diamond clear. You can see the fine mist on her skin. This kid leaks pure rage. It slips out of her through the gloom of this wet, no-birdsong day, unfathomable, uncontrolled, but she well may lose it, not wrangling her anger back until she's 40. All day there's a table saw chewing wood next door that occasionally grazes something metal and shrieks as if meeting its own demons face to face and not prepared for them. Helen Wickes' poem, A Sunday Afternoon Upstairs, from Passenger, issue 60. To subscribe to or learn more about Passenger and its commitment to writers over 50, go to PassengerBooks.com. You can download Burning Bright from Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts, and various other podcast apps. For Kendra, Mary, Christine, Roseanne, and the rest of the Passenger staff, I'm John Shore.